Hello, welcome to the sideboard one last time here at the StarCityGames.com Open Series in Cincinnati. I'm Nick Miller alongside Tyler Anderson. Congratulations,
Thanks,
sir.
man. Thanks. I really
Making history.
History?
You're the only person to win 6 Open titles.
Really?
Here's the trophy for you. Now,
right,
Jerry
cool.
has 5 wins, 2 Envy wins. You now have 6 Open wins, 1 Envy win.
All right.
So you're
close
at parity.
enough. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, this feels good, man. Not gonna lie.
Cincinnati, a pretty good venue to you. You've won a standard Open in this building before.
Yeah.
But Infect in Modern is a new choice for you. We've seen you make your bones with Team or Twin, following Tom Ross's lead here with Infect, doing it pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta trust your gut. I've had a couple bad tournaments in Modern with Rug Twin or Team or Twin, and sometimes you just gotta know when to give up the ghosts and just find a new angle of attack. Me and Tom have talked on and off about Infect and Modern and Legacy for months now since he moved to Roanoke, and right the night before the tournament, we're just like hammering out card choices and stuff, and it was really fun. I really like it when me and a buddy play the exact same deck, even though Tom likes to change a few cards at the last minute without telling me. So.
Throwing around Piracy Charms, some Rancors, Viridian Corruptors, those types of pieces, just back and forth.
Yeah, there was a point where I had 3 Viridian Corruptor in the sideboard. I played against Affinity like 4 or 5 times, so didn't need it. YOLO.
Now, we've seen you obviously play the Infect Mirror in Legacy in Atlanta. Now in Modern, that match was very close.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think the Infect deck has a lot of tools, even though it doesn't look like it on paper. Cards like Vines of the Vastwood, figuring out when to kill Spellskite, how to kill Spellskite, how many Twisted Images you bring to the table, things like that. It's just, one card here or there can just completely change the matchup. And our lists were pretty close. He was a little bit slower with Sylvan Scrying. Mm-hmm. I think that was really the thing that lost him game 3 was that he just had to spin a whole turn to make sure he hit his land drop and find an Infector. I think Sylvan Scrying is good in a slower metagame, but this tournament was just blistering fast. I mean, quarterfinals finished in 25 minutes?
One of the fastest top 8s we've had.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to say your opening hand, outside of a Blighted Agent in your opening hand game 3, about best you can ask for.
Yeah, I mean, I think Noble Hierarch is really important to have in the mirror, at least in Legacy, and so I kind of was hoping that I would open one of those, but Pendelhaven is almost as good, and a couple 1-drops means that he's usually going to be on the defensive early on. He at least has the respect, like I have a pump spell, and he might trade off even a Blighted Agent for one of my Glistener Elves just for fear of dying. And he ended up trading away just like some early stuff. I drew the Twisted Image for the Noble Hierarch, and that slowed him down tremendously. That was huge. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, I just wanted to make sure, I don't know if you watch. I assume you watched, right?
I was there.
Yeah, he was sitting right next to me. I don't know why I forgot that. I was in the zone, man. Sorry. But I had Seer Visions in hand the entire game. And I actually brought it back in for game 3 when I had sided it out because I didn't think I'd have enough time. And I was right, but I second-guessed myself, and it just got stuck in my hand the whole game because I wanted to make sure that I held up Nature's Claim in case he went for this giant turn with the Zinkmoth Nexus. And even though he used Become Immense, there's a small chance that I just die if he goes like Vine's Mutagenic Growth.
Mutagenic Growth is the only line there.
Yeah, and so when he drew the land for the turn and attacked, I was like, okay, so the only 3 cards that can kill me are Mutagenic Growth, Become Immense, Vines of Vastwood, or Apostle's Blessing. Mm-hmm. And when he cast Become Immense, I was just like, oh god, here it comes. And then he didn't have the Mutagenic Growth.
He only had 2 of 3.
2 of 3. So. But yeah, I was sniffing that Vines of Vastwood the whole time.
Yeah. Well, it was a great run. Now we got to look long term here. You're about 10th place on the leaderboard coming into this. Got a lot of points here. Yeah. I got to think you're looking to try to get a Players' Championship slot here.
Yeah, I mean, if it cut off right now before this tournament, I think I was in 7th seed, not qualified at large bid. And I mean, this is going to boost me up there. Hopefully, I'll just win the top points leader this year or this season. That'd be cool. Haven't done that yet. So.
Well, Todd, it's always great watching you take down a tournament. Congratulations.
Thanks,
once
man.
again.
Really appreciate it, Nick.
I'm going to send it back over to Patrick and Cedric one last time here in Cincinnati.